Hey everyone, it's Alejandro's Entertainment House here, and today I'm gonna react to a rant video by one of my YouTube friends, Maggie Collins, and I'm gonna do a reaction to his rant on America 30. I bet this rant is going to be fantastic because I really hate America 30 too. That YouTuber is horrible. Let's get it started. Let's do this.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my other rant, a rant on user. This is Mackay College Studios here, and today I'm going to be ranting on Amanda Cartreras, aka Amanda Cartreras, who has autism like me.
I have autism too, but it doesn't make Amanda Carteri better, by the way.
Oh my god, let's get this over with. Oh my god, Amanda Cartreras, this user is, she's the worst user. She's my other worst user I ever seen in my life.
I agree, May Collins.
And especially she talked back to her mom. I mean, dude, you don't see me doing that to my mom a long time ago, which yeah. And also, Amanda Cartreras just slapped her mom, which, what the fuck, Amanda Cartreras? What the fuck? You don't see me doing that to my mom, too.
I know, May Collins. Amanda Carteri is very disrespectful to her mother, indeed.
So yeah. And also, she acting childish, and she's being a childish person, which...
That reminds me of Dave Johnson from the infamous Childish Dad. God, I hate that Go Animate series so much. Or Beyond, if you guys prefer to call it, by the way.
And more does she do. Especially her private parts, which... Ew.
Yeah, and by the way, showing your private parts in social media is super disgusting, and you could get a community guideline strike or get terminated if you do such a thing like that on social media.
No one, I mean, dude, no one wants to see your private parts. I mean, you don't see me doing that, which, yeah, you know what? I had enough of this. I'm done with this rant. I'm done. She's my other worst user. Next to Zach Mercy, which, stay tuned for that Zach Mercy's rant. So,
and no, I'm not gonna do a reaction to your rant on Zach Mercy because I don't want to start the drama on the coming section.
Yeah, Amanda Cartreras, who has autism, that user, if you're watching this, you are officially my other worst user alive.
I agree, and by the way, this YouTuber is tied with Trolls Band Together fan, Aiden Productions, Min Khan, the Beyonder, as well as Dan Sobel. And the YouTuber that Passionate Geek told me to not trust me, which is the YouTuber who bashes people's opinions on Disney live action remakes. I hate that YouTuber. As the worst YouTubers I've ever seen in my 19 years of my life, I swear to God.
Life today, and you are the worst person living today, which...
I know.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
And yes, guys, I will do an Amanda Carteri Cringe Fest very soon. And I know my Instagram friend, Tiffany, is going to love my Amanda Carteri Cringe Fest.
Yeah, so if you're watching this, get a live or something, because you need to stop showing your private parts. I mean, you don't see me doing that, which...
Nobody shows their private parts in social media, because if they do that, guess what they will do? A community guideline strike.
The words, which screw you, Visco Mia, screw your opinion on Coco Melon, I'm not interested in Cocomelon.
Me too, because I prefer Bluey. Bluey is 1,000 times better than Cocomelon. If I have kids in the future, I was saying it just for a little future pretend, which it not likely happen for me in the future, but it's just a pretend. If I had kids, I will put them on Bluey and not Cocomelon.
But yeah, and also screw your stuffed animal, and also screw everything you did, especially you ever did with your mom, which grow up, man, just grow up, yeah. Yeah, Amanda Cortez, get a life, and you're the other worst user ever, and don't even bother
Yeah, I
coming
know.
to my channel. And guess what? I blocked you too, so
By the way, I actually blocked that YouTuber ever since May of 2025. By the way, I've been cutting ties with Amanda since May 2025, which I'm very relieved. I realized Amanda Cortez did bad stuff, and I decided to block her and unsubscribe to her. And no, I didn't unsubscribe to her in the first place, by the way. Thank God I never subscribed to her in the first place, by the way. Thank God I blocked her, because she's so bad.
yeah. So anyway, that was my rant on Amanda Cortez.
That was a fantastic rant you made, Collins.
Tell me what's your thought on my rant on Amanda Cortez
Your rant is fantastic.
in the comment section below. So
By the
yeah,
way, I actually rewatched The Bad Guys 2 this morning, and I still loved it. By the way, if you guys wondering,
Nick Hicks, Alejandro, Jack 21 Storms.
that's me. Thank you for mentioning me. By the way,
And even John Wick fan agree with me that Amanda Cortez is the worst user ever. So yeah. So yeah, if you want to see more rants on users that you think is the worst that I agree with.
anyways, that was a great rant you made in Main Collins Studios. I definitely agree with you that Amanda Cortez is terrible. Anyways. By the way, I actually watched a rant about the new Codepedia wiki recently by a YouTuber, which I'm definitely going to do a reaction to that later on in this video. Let's do this. Alrighty, I'm going to do a reaction to Zigzag MS Real Online Living Stitch 25 Pave Girl 04's rant on the worst wiki I've ever seen in my 19 years of my life. The most biased wiki I've ever seen, which is this wiki right there. I hate that wiki with a burning passion. And by the way, that rant is amazing. By the way, I actually watched this rant this year. It was great. Way better than the actual wiki itself. Let's get it started. By the way, I went to this wiki back in October last year and it was so bad. Let's get this started, guys.
Hello, everyone. This is Alobax Morningstar Stitch. And today I will do a rant on New Qualipedia.
That rant is going to be awesome.
Enjoy. And to anyone who likes this wiki, I can respect your opinion.
To be honest, guys, I think this wiki should not be visited because of you know what I mean. In my opinion, it was just an advice. But yeah. But you know what I mean. Let's continue.
New Qualipedia is a reception wiki on Telpedia that serves as a reboot of the Mirith reception wikis.
Yeah, I know, and it is no better.
However, it's actually bad.
I agree big time.
Here are reasons why. 1. Just like the original reception wikis,
The original reception wikis are bad enough too.
they give out biased and nitpicky reasons why a certain type of media is bad.
Yeah, I know, and as a matter of fact, there are also biased reasons that threat opinions like facts and makes people to have the same opinions. Jeez.
2. It's unneeded, since a lot of people actually hate reception wikis and the idea of them to begin with.
Facts. This wiki is unneeded indeed because nobody asked for this wiki to begin with. Because those wikis are downright abysmal.
So why can't you guys let it die already?
I know, because they should leave New Codepedia, the Mirror Reception wikis dead as it is.
Keep in mind I do like some reception wikis, such as the fandom version of Greatest Movies wiki, and I am the creator of Awful Films wiki. But at least we actually don't give biased points on why something is hated or liked there.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of these wikis in my opinion, but the New Codepedia wiki, not so much.
3. They add some well-received media to the negative side on the wiki for no reason at all.
Yeah, I know, and not everyone is going to have the same taste. For example, I like the Garfield movie. I also enjoy Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken, but they're not my favorite movies because I've seen even better movies. I do like Despicable Me 4 and Space Jam: A New Legacy, but they're not really my favorite movies, for example.
All examples is the Garfield movie from this year, Wish.
The Garfield movie from last year was good, but Wish was mid. Sorry, starting. But Wish was mid. Not one of my favorite Disney animated classics. I prefer Zootopia 2 for this year way better. And yes, I'm very excited for Zootopia 2 coming this fall.
Which is actually the most underrated Disney movie ever made.
My most underrated Disney movie is Treasure Planet, as well as the Disney Bronze Age classics like The Aristocats, Robin Hood, The Rescuers, The Black Cauldron, and Oliver and Company, and The Green Mouse Detective, as well as The Fox and the Hound. These are underrated gems. And as well as Brother Bear, another underrated classic, and Winnie the Pooh 2011 was extremely underrated, surprisingly.
I will do a rant on Wish haters soon. And The Little Mermaid.
Even though I'm mid to Wish was mid, but the hate of Wish has gone way too far. Even though it's okay if you hate Wish, but don't thread it like it's the worst movie of Disney. Like, there's even worse Disney movies like The Wild or Home the Range. Ugh.
2023.
I don't like The Little Mermaid 2023 in my opinion.
Come on, I know critics didn't like those films, but they were well received by audiences and fans.
But yeah, I know, by the way. Yeah, I know.
Also, most YouTube movie critics aren't accurate or reliable.
Yeah, I know.
Since everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Exactly.
Speaking of the Garfield page, some of the videos they showed were actually positive reviews.
Oh. This is why I really enjoyed the Garfield movie. That is a great film from last year. I watched it at home and I enjoyed it.
Such as Chili Chivi's video in which he gave it a 7 out of 10.
I give it an 8 out of 10 for me. An 8 out of 10. But I do prefer Dogman from this year way better. Dogman from DreamWorks this year. That is an awesome movie.
4. They still add mixed received and average received films on the negative side.
Yeah, and that is messed up as fuck.
No offense, but they should be separated into a category. For example, OK Movies Wiki on Fandom has mixed received media and says why it's okay or average. Even CJ, the creator of this reboot, agreed at some point, even though I still hate that user. But
yeah, I definitely agree with you. I also hate that user as well.
We'll get to him in a bit.
Oh boy, I'm very excited because I really do not like the guy who starts the Goofy reception wikis. The wiki I talk about.
5. They take many of the things they hate way too seriously.
Yeah, I know. And it's way too far.
Not everyone hates a certain type of media there.
Yeah, exactly.
6. They also added Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey to there. Even though most of the YouTube reviews for that film aren't negative at all, this proves they still take horror movies based on kid franchises too seriously.
I know, even though I hate the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey movies in my opinion, as well as the Nightmare Verse, which I'm not a big fan of these movies, by the way. Let's go to reason 7.
Opinion 7. Their reasons are nitpicky sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
For example, they complained about Pooh not wearing a red shirt in the 2 by animated film. Dude, Winnie the Pooh did not wear a red shirt in the original book. This proves they don't do their research at all. 8.
Yeah, I know.
8. They also add movies critics hate but audiences love.
Which that category is messed up.
Just like reason 3, proving they're shills for critics, when they should know they gave Cuties good reviews.
Oh no, don't get me started on that atrocity.
And Mario.
Mario is my favorite animated film for 2023 next to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Migration, and Elemental.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Brother Bear, Winnie the Pooh.
Brother Bear is creepy underrated. I watched that film when I was a kid, back in years ago, on Disney Channel. Even I had the film on DVD.
Blood and Honey 2, and Wish bad ratings.
Wish is mid, but hey, it's better than The Wild and Mars Needs Moms. Those two films are atrocious.
Seriously. This is why I don't trust critics or most popular YouTube reviewers nowadays. 9. The worst page they ever made was on Disney. This
Oh my goodness, don't get me started on the Disney page for the downfall of Nucleopia Wiki. I know Disney went downhill as a company, but it doesn't mean their new movies are doing bad. I know Disney was doing well recently at the company and the box office, which I understand. But their films, some of the films are good and some of the films are bad, which is a good. The good thing is that they still do good films, like for Pixar, for most part right now, like Elio, Inside Out 2, Elemental, great films. And for Disney Animation Studios, hopefully we'll get another chance for Zootopia 2. And even Encanto, which was Disney's latest good film I really liked.
page, while having some veiled points about the company's modern decisions and flaws, is actually full of lies or unconfirmed rumors about the studio. Not to mention, they listed Wish in the bad movie's reason, even though Wish is one of Disney's best movies ever made.
It is part of Walt Disney Animation Studios. Because it's from the Disney Animation canon, even though some of the Walt Disney Animation Studios films did receive bad reviews, like Home of the Range, Chicken Little, and this one.
Are you fucking serious? That page is disrespectful to the studio's legacy.
I know, and it's pretty much threatening the opinion on the Disney downfall like facts.
And Disney fans really despised it. They even beat a dead horse on the Star Wars sequels, even though those films are actually not even that bad.
I'm not into the Star Wars sequel trilogy, but oh god, they got way too far.
And they even complained about Disney not allowing Spider-Man on a dead child's grave, although this is mostly misunderstood according to Mason II's now deleted rant on the Disney hate base.
I might watch that rant soon. That rant was really good, because I watched it at archive.org. That rant was great.
Which can still be viewed on archive.org. Not to mention, this wiki end page is made by CJ.
Oh my goodness. The user who invented that Vice wiki.
A very toxic Disney hater. Are you fucking serious? It's okay not to like Disney.
I know, and I do handle people's opinions on the people who are not into Disney, because some people prefer Warner Brothers, some people prefer Universal, some people prefer DreamWorks, some people prefer Sony Pictures, some people prefer 20th Century Fox, some people prefer 20th Century Studios, because it's owned by, as I prefer to call it, and some people prefer Paramount Pictures. So yeah.
But you should know that is very disrespectful.
Yeah, I know, and this week is pretty much biased, and the page in general.
If Walt Disney was still alive, he would not like people shitting on the company over small mistakes. 10. This wiki.
And I do understand Disney made bad decisions recently as a company, which, yeah, I can see why some people say Disney's going downhill, mostly as a company, which, yeah, I know that. But it doesn't mean the projects are doing bad, but there are some that are bad. Most of them are great. By the way, like Elio, Win or Lose, which they're great properties from this year for Disney. I also enjoy Inside Out 2. I love that movie. And Elemental, great film, and Encanto. And Luca and Soul, they're great films. And Turning Red was really enjoying. Really good film.
He is against Grust's wishes.
Yeah, I know.
Who wanted the Marilla's reception wikis to no longer exist. Dude, just please let Qualitypedia die.
Yeah, I definitely don't blame you.
Ruined Marilla's reputation.
Yeah, I know.
And this wiki is also gonna ruin Telpedia's reputation.
Yeah, I know.
12. This wiki shouldn't exist in the first place.
I agree big time.
I hope this wiki gets shut down for good.
Yeah, those are the wikis that I always want to see getting closed down. Because that wiki is so bad, so we won't get brainwashed.
But not CJ, since he's a very toxic user who takes Disney way to the extreme.
I know, and if you don't like Disney, Just leave Disney alone.
And CJ, if you're watching this, you should be ashamed of making an awful wiki to begin with.
I know.
Fix the wiki's flaws, and remove all Disney hate stuff, or
Yeah, I know.
shut it down for good.
Yeah, I definitely don't blame you.
You know who hates it? All Reception Wiki haters.
And me as well, because those wikis are biased as shit.
We wish it was gone for good, so screw New Qualitypedia, and screw toxic Disney haters.
I hate the Disney hate them too. That hate them is so toxic. Just as bad as those son of a hate boners who are toxic too. Which don't get me started on them, by the way. Even though I'm not a big fan of these type of rants, but you did a fantastic job doing a rant on this bias wiki. So yeah.
The fandom version of Greatest Movies Wiki, Awful Movies Wiki, DeviantArt, and other websites I like are better than.
I'm not a big fan of the fandom version of Greatest and Awful Movies Wiki. They're pre-med wikis. But the new Quality Wiki, oh god, it's even worse. DeviantArt is good, but there's sometimes filler that I do not like in DeviantArt. Like, we do want to talk about the arts that I don't like from DeviantArt, which you know what I mean. The websites I do love are YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. These are the websites I love going, and I also love going to Encyclopedia SpongeBobia to see what's happening with SpongeBob with the newer episodes, or you know what I mean, and watch the transcripts from the episodes in the gallery. So yeah, that was a fantastic rant you made about the new Quality Wiki, even if it's from last year. But I'm very glad I'm doing a reaction to this in 2025. That was a fantastic rant you made. I really appreciate it. So, thanks for watching and have a great day, and bye guys.